with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter is going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Stroud trying to stretch the field with Schultz.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Down the left sideline.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Now, how about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
O'Connell quick out wide and complete.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Jacobs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's O'Connell.
And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. And Stroud now to throw.
Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Stroud to throw it.
Being chased out left.
Trying to stretch the field with Schultz. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams, 63 yards.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins
from 10 yards out.
And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Here is third and quite a ways. And O'Connell now to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. O'Connell. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. Almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Stroud on 3rd down now. He'll let this go deep for Collins. This is caught at the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Stroud. Throw to the middle is taken in by Down. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Singletary as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one goes for 30 yards. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. O'Connell. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A final shot before break. O'Connell.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll go down at the 28.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They snag it back at the 36. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Brevin Jordan.
36 yards.
And the Texans are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And now they're in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Taken down at the 42. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave, so they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Divine Diablo. He's still on his feet. How did he stay on his feet? And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. O'Connell's throwing for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 right. 19. Go.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Here comes second down. Here's Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side for Pierce. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This is 1st and 10. O'Connell. He has Miller complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on against the end, will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that.
It's caught inside the 25. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, is it?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. Touchdown, Houston. He goes a full 80 yards there on the touchdown run. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our